Recording in progress. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Jay.
What's your mind, Jay? Jesus Christ, everyone gets me to do that fucking impression. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wrestle Blog. It is time for another watch along, our third and final watch along from Outcast as we gear up for May the 26th. Tomorrow, hopefully, is when we're going to be dropping this. Well, when I say tomorrow, actually, we're going to be dropping this on Wednesday, May the 25th. So if you're watching this, this is a nice little entree, a nice chance for you to whet the appetite for, of course, OPW No Regrets, which of course takes place at Big Room Boutique. Newport Isle of Wight, tickets are still available, and I believe tickets will be available on the door as well. But of course, you want to secure a good ticket, then you've got to get it on the pre-sale. But it is all standing as well. The majority is all standing, so you never know. So you want to get there nice and early, get in that queue early so you can get a good position to get all the action in front of you. And as our final warm-up, we thought we'd show a bit of love to some of the more less-known talents involved at Outcast. I think it's fair to say that people look at Jackson Arrow, Rudy Root, they look at the Boris K. Michael and Luna Trix and others, and those are kind of the main faces. Yeah, they're the like you say, they're the marquee talents. But there is a really good underscore of talents who are working, and at their last show at Ventnor Winter Gardens in April, they had a fatal four-way match involving these four men, and that's what we're going to look at now. Now, obviously, Ebenezer Geezer was privy to this because he was in the house for this. His first ever jaunt over to the Isle of Wight to see professional wrestling in person. This fatal four-way takes place, of course, between four very unique and very different individuals. We have Axel Chaos, of course, excommunicated from the Cult of the Apocalypse. Newt, who is no longer part of the Cult of the Apocalypse, but however is still, of course, aligned with the Boris K. Michael. We have Nathan Payne, and we have H.J. Williams, two very promising young men from their academy as well. Ebenezer, are you ready to relive this glorious match, courtesy of Main Brand's YouTube channel?
Give it to me, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go in 3, 2, 1, play.
Let's do this.
Oh, nice intro.
This
kid's got graphic skills, honey.
Nice.
Nice logo. I really like their logo, by the way.
Yeah,
it's
a nice
logos
logo.
in wrestling.
Oh, they didn't even do the entrances?
No, he only does hard cam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's because of copyright, because if you play, for instance, I've had copyrights, not strikes, but copyright warnings because of your matches, because you come out to the amazing Oasis.
But yeah, in the tag, in the singles, I'm nice follow slam.
Streets in the singles.
I am indeed. And that's a
single in the streets and tagging in the Oasis. Here we go. Oh,
nice.
Do you know what?
That's it. They're straight after each other.
Yeah.
I can do them better.
You can do what better exactly?
The fall away slam, apparently.
That's a sidewalk slam, but never mind.
Yeah, that one. See, this is why I'm never going to be a commentator. This is why I'm going to be like the
You would be a great
because
colour
I'm
commentator.
a shithouse. Yeah,
I'll be a great colour commentator.
I'll be the shithouse, not the one that knows the moves.
To certain companies for colour commentary.
Nice.
So especially if I'm going to be the lead commentator,
nice.
I feel like you're quite good at that stuff. Although we would have to wind in the whole get back in the kitchen stuff a little bit, I feel. Ladies and gentlemen, LA Taylor is working her over extra time. Yeah, should be in the kitchen, mate. Yeah. Would you stop being a Brexiteer?
I'm a geezer, aren't I?
I'm a geezer. Geezers don't like women.
Oh, yes, I like that. Oh, did he actually catch him? That looked close. That was good.
Yeah, he does that diving headbutt, and every time I see AJ, I always say to him, do that diving headbutt because it's so sick. A guy your size being able to do that.
I would squirm like fuck.
Fucking hell, that was impressive.
Yeah.
I forgot, when I watched this the first time, I think there was very much a kind of sigh of, oh, here we go. And to be fair, I thought this was a good match. I thought this was absolutely fine. Like, okay, it's not 5-star, but I don't want it to be 5-star. If I want to see a bunch of flippy-do crap that's going to appeal to Meltzer, then I'll watch a bunch of children on a Wednesday night.
See, I don't like this get up, the whole walking around the ring and doing this kind of thing. I know you're trying to do like a big man kind of thing, but if it's an elimination thing, you want to get them out as soon as you can.
There's too much posturing, isn't there? It's okay to do that with the heels. These are the two faces in the match, obviously.
But not only that, even if it's a singles one-on-one with two meaty hosses as well. But like when you're doing a four-way, I feel like you have to go for the elimination as soon as possible to get the fractions and percentages down of your chance of winning.
Shout out to Simon Main on camera. Shout out to Damien Hall, refereeing, and a big shout out to Toby, the photographer, who is excellent. Took some wildly cool images of me when I wrestled at Outcast last time around, which I was very grateful for. Toby is one of the best at what he does. Brilliant.
Go on, son. Give him the splash. Give him a splash. Even though I watched this, I can't remember what happened in it.
It was obviously that good. It's a shame that they don't splice the hard cam and the roaming cam together, because
go on,
I'll tell you what, that takes some strength.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh,
I'm surprised he hasn't blown his ACL.
What, like Gothic? You just want to talk about Gothic, don't you? That's why you mentioned that. Just so you can talk about your boyfriend.
Go on, Painey.
Honestly, he loves you. Oh my God, Gothic. Oh my God.
Oh, that was wafty. That was wafty. That is terrible, terrible refereeing.
All right, we're going after the ref. I vaguely remember him mentioning that he made a mistake at some point. I can't remember which match it was in. Maybe it was that one. I think
it was literally that bit
nice.
there. That was the big thing that really ruined it for me. That's what I mean. Yeah, he looks a little bit more polished and professional.
He looks like a wrestler now, not some mark from the pub. That's good stuff.
Good stuff. My favourite kind of guy.
Yeah, right. Oh, hello, Rolling Rock. Right over my boy Newt. I love Newt. He's fantastic.
Go on. Oh, he's crazy.
One of the nicest guys in wrestling, Newt. Fantastic.
Nice.
Till he gets out there. I also love his gear. Oh, I love that.
Newt's. Yeah, Newt's is nice.
Newt's obviously, because he knows that obviously he's with the virus, so you should have gear that kind of correlates with who you're working with. I can't see. It looks terrible when, like, for instance, tag teams that come out. He's gassed. Not everyone's got the famous Ebenezer gas tank.
Oh, I haven't got the gas tank either. I just pull it off really well.
Oh, he's just showing off now, isn't he? Old
he
Chaos.
is showing off, yeah.
Oh
that was nice.
F5. That was sexy.
They were two quick eliminations.
They look so much better on bigger guys, F5s.
And they were two eliminations, which both big moves were done by Axel.
Yep, Axel's got two eliminations, which means we're down to, of course, the former members of the Apocalypse.
Nathan Payne got the first elimination.
Did he? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Look, I gave you a compliment about the segment. What more do you want from me? Oh, no. It's paintbrushed him. Ooh.
Come on, slap him a bit more.
Again, we're back on our favourite pawns again. Lay that shit in, honey. Axel Cass is warming up. He's warming up. Oof.
Oh, I hate this waiting thing.
What, the kind of slow...
Like, he's there, and he's just waiting. Yeah, he's waiting for him to hit him. Like,
this is very indie-rific. We see this all the time in everything. AEW, WWE, like, you know, we see it massively on American indies. Every indie match we watch, there's this, way, boo, and it's just like, no, just keep hitting him until he fucking goes down. Like, why would I stand there and wait for another forearm? It just feels very cheap.
Nice. Oh, come on.
Lay it in, son. Go on, Axel.
Yes, that's what I like to see.
You're a massive geezer. You should assert yourself. A bit of buff. What, buff, daddy? Buff nation. More like the Smash Brothers, am I right?
Oh, there's our fave. There's our fave. Mr. Mikkels.
Stop freaking Rollins.
The virus.
The virus. Oh, isn't that what he was pronounced as by, I think it was CCW or something. I can't remember which company it was. And they called him the Vero.
The Vero.
Yeah,
the
before he'd even wrestled for
Michael.
him. And he literally was like, right, go fuck yourself then. I'm not working for you. It's just absolutely fine.
Axel. You right there, mate? You falling asleep?
Who, me? Yeah. just checking a watch. Hurry up, boys. Oh, hello.
What?
Now.
What?
I mean, we didn't really get to see. This is the doubt. I'm not having a go at Simon, mate, because he'll think I'm having a go, and I'm not. But like, it's no problem. You have a hard cam, but without the roaming spliced, you can see what we mean. I can't see what's going on because the referee's there. So, this is, I'm sorry, but this is 101 videography for me. Good graphics though, and good layout and stuff like that. That's fine. Really like that. That's very cool.
Apart from the fact that you had the two members of the Cult of the Apocalypse. The ex-Apocalypse. Apart from you having those two as the last in the elimination bit, I didn't really understand the whole dynamic of the thing. Like I feel like it was
just 4 guys, wasn't it? It did kind of feel that way.
I feel like it was just sort of like giving the 2 studs to begin with a chance to show how they wrestle, show out to the crowd kind of thing, and the other 2, it was just too quick. Like, it was a couple of forearms and then a chokehold. Like, there was nothing to it. Like,
there wasn't enough storytelling as to how, even with the virus doing the run in it, I don't feel like that would have been enough to just, incapacitate Axel Chaos. But one thing I've noticed with Outcast is they're really good at spots. They obviously drill their moves a lot. But I've noticed there's a lot of like faffy stuff in between where they don't really seem to know what they're doing. And it's only really the marquee guys who really tend to do that. Maybe that's training, people going regularly to training for whatever reason. But I feel like the fundamentals are a little bit lost on some of these guys. They don't do the basics very well, or not as well as they should, to be fair. Like, because some of them do show, like, for instance, like with the Hunter on the last one, he'd throw a great forearm and he'd throw a really wacky punch. You're like, don't do that. Like, if you know it's going to be wafty, if you know it's going to be a little bit meh and look a bit fake, just don't do it. So that's kind of how I look at it. Yeah,
see, like when I used to train, see, I don't anymore because I'm one of them tarts that said I would rather be an entertainer, and everyone keeps booking me as a wrestler. I'm like, all right, fair enough, but
shut up,
but when I was training, all I was told was fundamentals come first.
They do, yeah.
Make sure you get the little forearms in, proper striking. Make sure the cross bodies aren't limp. Make sure the pins, you're actually pinning them and not hovering over them. Like, all of those little minor things. And not only that, storytelling, even if it's just like a random singles match, you've got to have a story before you can do anything else, because if there's no story, there's no point in even having a match.
This is what I say to guys a lot when they ask me for advice, and they do, which is, I'm very humbled by that. But I always say to them, it's great you can do all these moves and stuff, and it looks great for the camera, but what's the most important thing when you're working towards the camera? Your facials, your expressions, your storytelling. Like Franco Varga is an amazing wrestler. He could do all the moves, but the reason that he was so over, the reason that he got such a great amount of heat at CWP, and the reason why he's one of the best wrestlers in the world is because he knows how to work to the camera as a character. Anyone can do moves in front of the camera. That's not working towards the camera. Being a character is. That's something that I drill into guys when I'm doing videography, which I'm very blessed to do at a lot of different places. And maybe that's one of the reasons why I'm pretty good at it, because I look for all the intricacies. I look for the little details. The little things make up the big presentation.
The big stuff is only good for a highlight reel. And that's literally all it is. Like the smaller stuff are the details that people pay attention to.
Indeed, they do. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching it nonetheless. Shout out to all 4 boys involved in that Fatal 4-Way. I feel like they deserve a bit of love. Keep working, keep training, keep putting in the time, because you absolutely look like you're on your way. And of course, one last time, this Thursday, it'll be tomorrow night when you're watching this. If you do watch this when it drops, check out the descriptions below. You can get tickets to OPW's No Regrets pay-per-view, which of course, when I say pay-per-view, I mean it probably will be available to watch. Whether you'll have to pay for that, I don't think that'll be the case. It'll probably be available on YouTube like all their other content, but it will be at Fever and Boutique, Newport Isle of Wight, and of course, just £8 for a ticket. Can't really complain, but check out the descriptions below. As far as we're concerned, we're done for the evening, and we're done with our little watch-along streak on Outcast. Ebenezer, thank you very much for joining me for the last few watch-alongs. We will, of course, be back to normal programming, and by normal programming, I mean we'll be watching death matches involving Russian lunatics with myself and the Virus K. Michael when he's done twatting around Rudy Root and Axel Chaos.
Yeah, well, you've got me for a substitute if he can't make it. Put me in the game, coach.
I'm just game coach. I'm ready to go. Well, you are more than welcome on at any point, as you know, and we look forward to having you regularly on the State of Wrestling Address, among other things. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check out Ebenezer Geezer. We, of course, have social media. We'll include that in the description below. And, of course, Ebenezer Geezer also has been on our podcast a number of times as an interview. So, if you want to get to know him better, you want to see what kind of wrestler he is, what kind of shithouse ringmaster he is, that's a good place to check him out too. And also check out the Knobs, because even though Ebenezer's the only one who's just putting any work in around here, they are a fantastic faction, and they do have the potential to go places. So check out the Nasty Old Boys on social media as well. That's Sensational Simon, Dirty Dave Dennis, and of course the Samoan weapon of mass destruction, the man who falls off of any ledge, Eddie Kenway. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Aaron Nix, he's been Ebenezer the Geezer, and we'll catch you very soon for more content from the Wrestle Plug.
Sayonara, butt pluggers.
Butt plugger!